Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. And as you will see in just a few moments, we have literally a full house today. Starting from my extreme left, I'm going to start with the name that's toughest for me to say, Maria Chernesheva. Did I get that right, Maria? Almost. Maria, we'd like to hear your voice. I'm going to have you say your name one more time, a little loud.
Maria Chernesheva.
Maria Chernesheva. Close, but not quite there. I'll get it right next time. Maria, welcome to the show. This is your first experience with Yogaxpress?
Yes.
Okay, good. But you have practiced yoga before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Today's just basic stretches, so in case you're expecting some fancy stuff, you'll have to bear with us. We're doing very simple stretches.
All right.
Welcome to the show, Maria. I'm going to save my two friends next to me for the last. I'm going to go back in a circle. We have Geeta Chopra in the back. Geeta, you want to raise your hand so they can see you? Geeta, welcome to the show. What were you No, did I say Geeta Sharma? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Geeta, what were you expecting to do today? You've practiced yoga before, right?
I have, but it's been a very long time.
It's been a long time.
As I was saying before, it's just you want accountability. It's a good way to get back into things.
Right.
And be with friends and just stretch.
Share the energy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Geeta. I hope we meet your expectations. I was going to save Josiane for the last as well, but no, I'm going to go in correct order. Josiane Hurd has been our director for quite some time now. She used to stretch in almost every episode before, and she's back with us. Josiane, do you want to remind our viewers all the things you've been up to?
Oh, no, you talk.
Josiane is into all the energy arts, all the those, taekwondo, aikido. I'm going to mess up somewhere, Josiane. She also does sailing, boxing. I don't know what else she does, but Josiane Hurd, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to have you back. To Josiane's right, we have in the beautiful pink t-shirt, we have Kim Sinclair. Kim, this is your first experience
Yes, it is.
with us. You have practiced yoga before,
Yes, I
right?
have.
Okay, good. So I hope we don't disappoint you either.
No, not at all. I want to learn the proper way.
I hope ours is the proper way. Ours is the fun way, and also just so you know, when we make mistakes, we just laugh it off. We really don't mind, because that's what it is all about, forgiving ourselves. So in case you feel that we are all in a different stretch or in a slightly different kind of posture than you expected, that's fine. Learn to forgive us as well.
Thank you.
Tony Taylor, welcome back to the show. We haven't seen you in ages. What happened?
Well, I've been training as an aerobics instructor.
Nice, okay.
It will take a long while to finish that, but I'm glad to be back here because I think the flexibility that I get from yoga could be very useful.
Right.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
It
thank
is
you.
good to see you. Welcome back to the show. Sarah Torres is an up-and-coming author, and she has two little youngsters, two little ones, one of whom decided not to come on the show today, terrific artist. But we also have Sarah, first of all, I'd like you to tell our viewers one more time what the names of your books are.
Sure, I'd be happy to. Something for Everyone. That's a short story and a poem collection. It's had something for everyone.
Right.
And I'm working on a novel. It's a 3-part series. The first part is complete. Actually, it's called The Fair's Lesson.
Right.
And the other 2 are in the process. And right now, I have to complete the second one before they'll come out with the
I can
first
see you don't
one.
want to give everything away now, so. But
No.
welcome back to the show, Sarah. It's always a pleasure to have you on the
Thank you
show.
so much.
To Sarah's left and my immediate right, we're going to have you as our special guest one day. Naomi Candelario. Did I say that right, Sarah?
Yes.
Sarah's daughter, Naomi. Naomi, do you want to say anything to our viewers or to your friends?
Yes.
What would you like to say?
I would like to say hi to my friend Chris Bell.
Chris
and I have
Bell.
more friends.
You have a lot of friends. I can imagine. I'm sure you have a lot of friends. Chris Bell, if you want to join Naomi next time, feel free. And Naomi, welcome to the show. Hannah Abney. Hannah is a yoga teacher. She is humble enough to say she's a very new yoga teacher, but I know she's a little bit of a yoga addict.
Yeah.
Quite a yoga addict, actually. You've been practicing for a long time.
Yeah, I've been practicing for about 7 years since I was 13. So
Wow. Hannah, you trained as a yoga teacher, but what, a year back? 6 months?
a year ago actually, I've had my certification for a little over a year now. I trained in June of 2010 at White Lotus Foundation in Santa Barbara.
Nice. And you decided to go all the way to California because...
I'm from California.
Oh,
I trained there
okay.
before I moved to New York.
I was wondering if you didn't have enough yoga schools over here.
Well, I know there's a lot here, but I mean, yoga on the West Coast is so different than the East Coast.
Oh,
But they're both
okay.
great. They're great.
Well, hopefully you're going to share some of that California energy with us.
I
One of
will.
these days, we'd love to
will.
have you on as a special guest. I hope it's sooner than later. We're going to talk about energy centers today. Talking about energy, we're going to talk about something called the chakras. Chakra literally means wheel. So all human bodies have 7 primary energy centers. It starts from the base, from the pelvic region. It moves on to the lower abdomen and then the upper abdomen, so below the navel, above the navel. I can actually see Hannah nodding her head because she's aware of what I'm talking about. And then there's something called the heart chakra. There's the base of the throat, between the eyebrows, and the top of the head, the crown chakra. When we start stretching, our energy centers start moving. So it's like getting a wheel in motion, like getting a ball in motion. It moves faster and faster. The more you stretch, the more high we get.
Yeah.
Right? So when you
Yoga
get
high.
really high, you're in the state where you can actually see purple lights, something similar to what's in the back. You know, you're almost there. But I think getting to that crown chakra is not really our intention today, but
No.
also it's not easy, right?
No.
Before I forget my manners, I'd like to thank our amazing, amazing crew today under Rich's guidance and Drew Taylor as our facilitator and instructor for today. We have Terry McQueen on camera. Thank you, Terry, for being here, for helping us. And we have Abdul Bokoum on camera. Rob Harper, I understand, is directing the show today. Nelson Torres and Isabel LaRue. Thank you so much for crewing for us. What we're going to do here, because we have such a big group, our introductions may have taken a little longer than we intended, but we do want our viewers to be familiar with who you're stretching with. What we're going to do today is we're going to stand up just now, and we're going to start with the sun salutation. So you will notice that in the sun salutation, you're actually targeting different regions of the body right there. So when you move your arms up all the way, you're opening up the chest. You're also tightening the low back. You fold over, you're stretching the back of the spine. So let's try that. Let's all get up and let's start. Before we freeze, I can already feel my ankles freezing right there. The studio's here a little colder. If viewers want to stretch with us at any time, please feel free, visit our website or go to my website, yogaxpress.com. Palms in front of your chest, elbows are raised. Heels together, toes slightly apart. Remember, when your elbows are raised, you learn to stay in the moment. You can flop your elbows and experiment. Close your eyes, bring your elbows down, your mind starts wandering. So keeping your elbows up helps your mind stay alert. Inhale, take your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold from the hip. Place your palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take your left leg back and then take the right leg back. Exhale, press your heels all the way down. Dip your head between your biceps and keep exhaling through the belly. Inhale, bring the left foot between the hands. Place the right knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes on the right foot and ease off. Place both hands on the left knee. Bring your elbows out to the side. The top of your right foot is flat on the floor. Open up your chest. Now, we've added one extra twist to the sun salutation, to the traditional sun salutation. I like to call it the Yogaxpress twist, but you'll recognize it has another name. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow, the other arm sleeve. That's it. Right elbow over the left knee. Place the left palm on top of the right. Raise your left elbow. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. Remember, when we say hold, it's hold your posture, not your breath. Inhale. Let's come out of that. Place both your palms beside your right foot. Curl your toes in and the right foot beside your left foot. Lift your right knee off of the mat. Take the left foot to meet the right. This is plank position. Very gently, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Exhale and dip. Inhale, glide out into cobra. Keep your elbows close to your body. Now you want to press with the tops of your feet. Press with your palms. Inhale, bring your chin and chest up. Now, engage your low back muscles and to test whether you're using your low back. Take your palms off of the floor. Palms back on the floor. Forehead to the ground. Curl your toes in. Inhale, lift your buttocks all the way up. Exhale, press your heels down. Inhale, bring your right foot between the hands and then the left. Bring the left foot forward, place both palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. Before we go on to the other side, I'd like you to notice something that we may be doing a little bit different than your regular sun salutation. You may find that when we do the little twist to the side, it actually stretches your obliques a lot more. And normally sun salutations, the only muscle group that seem to be neglected, so to speak, in sun salutation are the obliques. So that's why we added the little twist. Rich, do we have the new music up there? I wanted to thank...
Yes, I thought you were hearing it, but
No,
let
we
me give you a
didn't.
little louder now.
That's why I couldn't acknowledge. Cesar De Para is responsible for the body music, which you're going to hear a little louder in just a moment. And the opening track was from Sapta Tandavam. Inhale, take your arms up. Let's not forget the other side. Exhale, fold from the hip. Palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take your right leg back this time and then the left. Exhale, press your heels all the way down. Dip your head between your biceps and keep exhaling through the belly. You know, Hannah, when I first started training, I was told this was a wonderful rest posture, and I found it so tough to believe. Exhale through the belly. Keep exhaling, take a few breaths. Inhale, bring the right foot between the hands. Place your left knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes on the left foot. Both palms on the right knee. And let's ease off just a little bit. Once you're nice and settled, bring your elbows out to the side. Exhale and dip your hip. Now this time, now that we're doing the other side, we're stretching the other side, I want you to notice there are a few extras that you really need to take note of. When you dip a little deeper, every time you go a little deeper in this position, you're stretching the front of your quad muscles on the left side. So the front upper left thigh gets a deeper stretch. Now, right knee is up. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale for the Yogaxpress. Twist, dip your left elbow over the right knee. Place the other one. That's it. Left elbow over the right knee. Very nice. That's because you've got this spread. That's it. Beautiful. Place the right palm on top of the left and raise your right elbow up. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. Inhale. Let's come out of that. Place both palms beside the right foot. Curl your toes in the left foot. Lift your left knee off of the floor. Take the right foot to meet the left. Plank position. Knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Exhale and dip. Inhale, glide out into cobra. Tops of your feet flat on the floor. Press with the tops of your feet. Press with your palms. Inhale, lift your chin and chest up. And then to test if you're using your low back, take your palms off of the floor. Keep your elbows close to your body. Palms back on the floor, forehead to the ground. Curl your toes in. Inhale, lift your buttocks all the way up. Exhale, press your heels down. Inhale, bring the left foot between the hands and then the right. Both palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. For our crew in the back, in the control room, I'd like to encourage you to stretch with us. You might notice the little postcard that you see. All these postures, all these stretches are on that card, and you're going to feel totally charged at the end of this episode.
Sorry, Bono, they're a little busy.
That's okay. They could keep stretching and multitask. Now, we're going to try this 2 more times, a little faster, and this time I'll try and call out the names of the stretches. And it really doesn't matter if you don't remember the names. Just remember that they're expected to flow one into the other. Heels together, toes apart, palms in front of your chest. Elbows are raised. Inhale, take your arms up. From Namaskar, we go into Hasta Uttana. Hasta Uttana is arms raised. Exhale, fold from the hip. Padahasta, Padahasta, hands to feet. Place your hands 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take the left foot back and then the right. Anyone want to guess what this posture is called?
Adho Mukha Savasana.
Adho Mukha Svanasana, that's right. Exhale, press your heels down, all the way down. And it literally means downward facing dog. Adho is down or downward, Mukha is facing, and Shvana is dog. Very nice, Hannah. So all the teacher training has really come in handy. Exhale. Now inhale, bring your left foot between your hands. Ashwini, Ashwasanchala, place your right knee on the floor, uncurl your toes on the right foot, and let's ease off. Ashwini literally means horse. So Ashwasanchala is equestrian. Bring your elbows out to the side, exhale, and dip your hip. Now left knee is up, inhale the right arm up, exhale, dip your right elbow over the left knee. Place your left palm on top of the right. And look up at the raised elbow and hold. You want to guess what this is called? Parsva Kona Namaskara. Parsva is intense, Kona is corner or twist, Namaskara is prayer, intense prayer twist. Inhale, let's come out of that. Both palms beside the left foot, curl your toes in the right foot, lift your right knee off of the floor, take the left foot to meet the right. Very gently, knees, chest and chin to the floor. So that was plank position. Now we're going into Ashtanga Namaskara. Exhale and dip. Inhale, come up into Cobra. Now Ashtanga Namaskara, while we're in Cobra, I'd like to explain Ashta Anga. Ashta is 8, Anga is limbs. So Ashtanga literally is 8 limbs that make contact with the floor. And the 8 limbs are the 2 hands, chin, chest, your knees, and your toes. Is that 8?
Yep.
Okay, good. Had my doubts now. I'm not really doing a good math job now. Now press with the tops of your feet. Inhale and lift. Now engage your low back muscles, and to test if you're really doing that, take your palms off of the floor. Cobra or Bhujang. Palms back on the floor. Curl your toes in. Dip your forehead. Inhale, lift your buttocks all the way up into mountain or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, press your heels all the way down. Inhale, bring the left foot between the hands and then the right. Place both your palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back, Hasta Uttana. Exhale and release. You might notice that occasionally, sometimes on this show, we do bring our arms all the way out to the side, and especially Sarah and I like to do that, right? Bring our arms out. When you do that, you're getting more of a physical workout. When you bring your palms down the center, and today we're a little bit challenged for space because there are a lot of us who want to get a workout. When you bring your palms down the center, you're actually building yourself towards a meditative state. Let's not forget the other side. Inhale, take your arms all the way up. From Namaskar or prayer, it's Hasta Uttana. Exhale, fold from the hip. Palm 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. This time take your right leg back and then the left. Dip your head between your biceps. Inhale, bring your right foot between your hands this time. Place your left knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes on the left foot and let's ease off. Both palms on the right knee. Exhale and dip. Oops, you okay? See? Her chakra's already moving. You're totally charged. Now you're fully charged. Actually, while we're in this position, I'd like to remind our viewers, it's not just Naomi. All of us, I think, of feeling the sweat, right? You're feeling the heat. What happens, especially in sun salutation, I think you would acknowledge that too, Hannah. Because it addresses every major muscle group in the body, it's a total workout.
Yeah.
And I can feel that internal heat, and that's what the chakras are about. The chakras are about rising heat, rising energy in the body. So we're all so charged. I think we're going to go bar hopping after this, right?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, we can't just stay in the studios and
Cosmo
stretch.
night.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So when
Now-
you get to that ultimate point, is that where that vibration starts?
That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
okay. So
That's what
that's
happens when
connected
you
to
say
the
your
body.
body is vibrating because it can't take that heat anymore. It can't take the energy anymore. So that's what's happening. You're exuding that energy. And if you're next to somebody, maybe they'll catch on, but otherwise you're dealing with it. You're by yourself.
Okay.
Right knee is up. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right knee. Oh, we talked about bar hopping. Sorry, Naomi, you're not allowed. Place your right palm on top of your left. Raise your right elbow. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. Inhale. Let's come out of that. Place both palms beside the right foot. Remember, when you're doing the twist on one leg, it is a little bit of a balanced posture. So if you fall out, learn to forgive yourself. Get right back in. Curl your toes in the left foot. Lift your left knee off of the floor. Take the right foot to meet the left. Dandasana. Danda is plank, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Exhale and dip. Inhale, glide out into Cobra. From Ashtanga Namaskara or 8-limb salutation, you're going to glide out into Cobra. Press with your palms, with the tops of your feet, and inhale up. Engage your low back muscles. 6 minutes, great. Now, engage your low back muscles, and then lift your palms off of the floor. Very nice. Palms back on the floor, forehead to the ground, curl your toes in. Inhale, lift your buttocks all the way up. This posture, the school that I came from used to call this posture mountain posture, but I think the Adho Mukha Svanasana or downward facing dog sounds more fancy, but it's just easier for me to remember mountain or parvat. Inhale, bring the right foot between the hands and then the left. Place both palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. I believe we may have about 5 minutes, so we do have time for another round. Before we go into the third round, because I think we're all so supercharged, we're not sure that we'll have the energy to talk to our viewers before then. So I'd like to get some feedback. Why don't we start with you, Geeta? How do you feel?
No, I feel so warm. It's amazing how quickly I got so warm.
Right.
Like I just was freezing cold, and then it just, I don't know, it just felt like the blood was flowing.
That's what's happening. See, all the lymph fluids under the skin, they're starting to move and they're making the blood move faster, right? Kim,
Yes.
you feel that
I
too,
feel
right?
very warm.
Yeah, Josiane, you're sweating like I am.
I was
Tony?
sweating before.
You were sweating even before we started? Because you expected this,
Because I was
right?
waiting.
How about you, Tony? How do you
I feel the warmth.
feel the warmth,
Yes.
right? We're going to have your friend over in the next time. What about you, Maria? How do you feel? Is this what you expected?
Going from cold to warm.
Right. It's like going from the North Pole to South Pole. There is actually, it's interesting because the studios have very expensive equipment. They're kept at lower than normal temperatures, but we feel the heat inside of us. So it's a nice contrast. It's like getting this cool breeze when you're feeling, nice and warm inside. All right, heels together, toes slightly apart. We may have a few minutes more. We'll finish the last round, and then we're going to sit down. Inhale. Are you ready, Naomi? All right. Inhale. Take your arms all the way up. We're going to go a little faster. Exhale. Fold from the hip. Both palms in front of your feet. Take the left foot back and then the right. Exhale. Press your heels all the way down. Dip your head between your biceps. This position is also considered a rest position, so take advantage. Take a few deep inhales and exhales through the belly. Inhale. Bring the left foot between the hands. Place the right knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the right foot. Ease off. Place both palms on the left knee. Exhale and dip. And if you're going to stretch with us in front of your TV or your computer, remember, Our holding times in the studio are a little longer than usual, so you actually might find you don't have to hold it this long. We're doing it because we're workshopping it for you. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left. Place your left hand on top of the right palm. Raise your left elbow. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. Now remember, look at a point that doesn't move. This position in itself is a little bit of a balanced position. Inhale, let's come out of that. Both hands beside the left foot. Curl your toes in the right foot. Lift your right knee up and take your left to meet your right foot. Dandasana, knees, chest and chin to the floor. Exhale and dip. Inhale, glide out into cobra. Press with your palms and the tops of your feet. And then engage your low back muscles. Take your palms off of the floor. Palms back on the floor, forehead to the ground, curl your toes in. Inhale, lift your buttocks all the way up. Inhale, bring your right foot between your hands and then the left. Both palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. One last round on the other side. You don't want to go home feeling lopsided, so we want to make sure we stretch both sides. Inhale, take your palms all the way up. Exhale, fold from the hip. Palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take the right foot back this time, and then the left. While we're in this rest position, exhale, press your heels down. While we're in this rest position, I want our viewers to know the sun salutation literally takes only 60 seconds when you practice at home. So remember, if you can spare about 60 seconds for yourself, you've got a great workout. Inhale. Bring the right foot between the hands. We have to do the other side, right? Mm-hmm. Place the left knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the left foot. Both hands on the right knee. Inhale. Take your left arm up. Exhale. Dip your left elbow over the right. Place your right palm on top of the left. Look up at the raised elbow and hold the other side. This elbow. Oh, okay. Hi. Inhale. Let's come out of that. Both palms beside the right foot. Curl your toes in the left foot. Lift your left knee. Take the right to meet the left. Did we do knees, chest, and chin? No. No. Okay. Knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Exhale and dip. I think I'm focusing on the bar hopping. Inhale. Let's come up. Press with the tops of your feet and with your palms. Engage your low back. Take your palms off of the floor.